proudly we hail, and the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets trembling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free, and the home of the brave.
Good morning, everybody. How are we this beautiful morning? Oh, it's a great day to be alive, is it not? Time to take my pill. Time to take my pill. The red one or the blue one? Which one are we taking this morning, Afro 3D printer? Woohoo! Good morning, Mike Whaley, Carl Brown, David Olson, Fernando Pena's in the house, Thomas Elrod, Trolling for Dollars, Alan Moritz, Apocalypse Survivor, Papa's Project Mr. Ed, Afro 3D Printers, and David Nemi. Good morning. How are we this morning? We are moving right along. That's what I'm talking about. We got up, we opened our eyes, we took a breath, and here we are. Did I study for my test? No, I did not. I should have. Should have. God dang it, I may fail. No, I'm just kidding. The yellow one. No, don't drink. Don't eat the yellow snow. Good morning, Minnesota Maker. How are you this morning? All right. Well, let me tell you. I got a 144p. I bet I'm all pixelated this morning. I don't know why I'd be in 144p. It looks like I'm running about the same as normal. So refresh that page there, Bo. All right, but anyway, so yeah, got to take the drug test today. Got to go to Tallahassee. Good morning, Techno Geek. How are you, buddy? Got to go up there and take that drug test so that they know that I'm not a big drug user. Which, you know, I guess is a good thing. Morning Z, huh? But I don't mind that. It was really funny though, because I got the order yesterday for the drug test, and they told me there was a place in Crawfordville that I needed to go check, make sure they made appointments. I'm like, okay. So I called over there and they're like, we don't do that. I'm like, okay, well you're where they put it. We don't do that yet. We're supposed to start, but we don't have any of the supplies or anything like that. We can't do it. So I'm like, well, that's crap. So where am I supposed to go? Well, there's a couple places in Tallahassee you can go. I'm like, okay. So I call one. What's up, Brian Vines? I call one, and they're like, yes, sir. I said, do I need to make an appointment? They're like, no, sir, just walk in. We close at 3 o'clock every day. I'm like, 3 o'clock. Really? What's up, making it so? I'm like, you close at 3 o'clock. What are you supposed to do if you don't get off of work? You got work? I'm not working, so it doesn't really matter. So, anywho, I have to go, and I have to have it done by the 5th, and everybody knows the 4th is a holiday. So I had today and part of tomorrow because it was at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. So what is that? 3 hours? 2 hours? 2 hours. So 1 o'clock p.m. our time. Just stupid. Morning, Jeff Slater. How are you? George's Gadgets. About to head to work. Hey, man, have a great day at work, sir. Hey, I appreciate that video. No joke. I watched that video and I did appreciate it. I'm sorry I wasn't at my table to talk to you a little more. But I thought I did talk to you the first morning. You weren't filming the first morning. It's the second morning that you come through and filmed, and we weren't there because we were going and doing interviews. So, good morning, beautiful. How are you this morning? Glad you're awake and watching. So, anyway. So, go take the drug test today and see if I pass. I don't know, man. I got to fill in them. Do you got to fill in them little circles? Is that how that works? You, make the circles, you know, make sure you fill them in solid so the machine can read them. We'll be tested on them. Yeah, probably so. It may be. Is it choppy for anybody else? Hit the F5 or refresh button, George. Cause this is my normal speed. So I don't know. I don't know. That's the thing, Fernando. They're gonna put me in a room with a bunch of little pills. Or a bunch of green stuff that I have to roll up because I ain't no good at that. Peeing out is not peeing outside the circles. That's right. I don't know. I don't know if that's YouTube or what's going on. My internet here both say great. So I don't know. I don't know. But no, if you didn't watch George's gadget video from Earth yesterday, he did a really good job. Covering a lot of tables and talking about a lot of folks. It was really good. I actually need to, when I get back from taking my piss test this morning, I need to make sure. Yeah, no, mine will be pissing in the cup, Bo. So, just squint a bit. That's right. I can make out the shape. It's alright. I'm not a pretty man anyway. Oh, cool. But yeah, go piss in the cup. Make sure that I don't do all these dangerous drugs. And anyway. Oh, force it to 720. There you go, trolling for dollars. Oh, and good morning. I didn't tell you good morning. Anybody else that I missed? No, I didn't miss anybody else, I don't think. Yeah, you should. George's Gadgets is a good channel. He's got some good stuff out there. And he knows how to shoot video. I wish I had a videographer like that. That's what I need. I need somebody that knows how to edit video. Like, he can, like do the... Because I've got a bunch of B-roll footage that I could put in my, like, interviews. I don't know how to do it. I think too hard, and I'm like, well, I can do this, but then I screw it up. So, no. That's my biggest problem is I've got... I don't know, because I took footage the first day, and then I took more footage the second day, and then, you know, I did my interviews, and I had all that footage that I'm like, okay, I'll put these, and I didn't. I just cut the videos, or I actually didn't even cut. I just did it. Just did it. So, need my, make sure that my hammers are on alert this morning. So, good afternoon, Mr. Gusner. How are you? Yes, I actually have video footage. I'm going to do it in my montage, Apocalypse Survivor. I actually put my camera inside his printer and watched it print, and it was printing. So, yes, I did. Yes. We, you know. Like a Rocky montage. I wish I could have went and did the stair things. That's enough of that, dude. Later. Later. Oh, I know. But oh, thank you. Thank you. I like it too. Yeah, no, I was on pretty much every day. Pretty much every day. Yeah. What's up, Slug? How are you, sir? I saw you said you bought a mosquito last night. That's awesome, man. Robbie Mac says it looked like we sold 8 from the stream last night, which is fantastic, man. I think you'll be happy with them. I really do. One of these days, I'm gonna buy me one. I don't got no money right now, so. But if you didn't watch that video, and man, go watch it, cause you know I did that one, and then my crack reporter did an interview where he talked about a little bit up. I got up early just for this. Really? We are rolling, Chris Riley. How are you? My crack reporter just stepped into the room, so I can't talk bad about him. No, he did a great job during the interview, and then last night it was really good too. Yeah, I don't think E3D has to watch out. That's the thing. There's room in this market for another good hot end. You know, E3D's had a corner on the market other than the Chinesium knockoffs. They've had a corner on the market. And to tell you the truth, and we're going to talk about it here in a minute because I've got prints here that we're going to talk about. But he might be trolling for dollars. You got to watch him sometimes. But it's really a good product. You know, and I believe that there's room in that market. Morning, Jason. How are you? For both, if not even more. You know, I am order number 24. David Olson's order number 24. Yeah, Chris Riley's on vacation, which gives us all, you know, a chance to try to catch up and emulate Mr. Riley. Apocalypse Survivor's going to order in August. Morning, Mitch. How are you, buddy? But I was very happy. I appreciated him giving us a code. I mean, that wasn't discussed beforehand. That was spur of the moment, crack right on the spot. So he did that. I didn't have any idea he was going to do that. I really didn't. None whatsoever. I didn't even think to ask. I'm glad that Red Light's like, hey, or somebody said, hey, you got a code or a promo code? I think it was Apocalypse Survivor actually. That said, need a promo code, and I'm like, sweet. Morning, Bruce Ennis. How are you? So yeah, that's all right, cool. That's what I did. You know, was it Red Light that talked him into that? Well, the thing about it is, Red Light ordered before he did the code. I'm hoping he went back and gave Red Light his discount. Because it was what, 122, I think, after the 15%. So I think that's what it was. Vacation has been great. Hope your wife's enjoying it too, man. I really do. Hope she's on vacation with you. Now, you're not on vacation from work, right? 127 with tax? Okay. Morning, Matt. How are you? Hey, man, if you didn't get a chance to watch, Matt, there's a discount code on the Mosquito Hot End if you need one. I'm going to put the link in here, but if you go and buy it on their website, you can use Kuntry Klub for a 15% off. So, $127.49. Okay, cool. Could have swore I might have just read it wrong. Lord of mercy. Hey, everybody. How are you? It would have just been a lot easier. No, that's cool, Matt. That's cool. It was a good interview. I enjoyed it. I thank Dan for letting us do it. Next week, we have Daniel Noré on here. I got you, Chris. Oh, yeah, I guess you do, Gusner. I got to leave here today and go take a drug test, and then when I get back, I really need to put some more. I've got I don't know, 4 more, 5 more interviews. Yeah, George, that's with the discount. It's normally $149.99. So I think that was the same discount they gave at Earth. But yeah, I've still got more videos to put together to align. It's basically just aligning the audio, because y'all know me, I'm not really cutting anything together. I can't remember if it's 4 or 5. I can't remember if we did 6 or 7 interviews at Earth. Got those. Plus, I want to do a montage of all that video, and I may actually talk over it. I'm not sure, because there were people I didn't get to talk with at Earth, and I don't know. Yeah, Bo, you need to go back and check the rest of it out. Yeah, they do, George. I use Pinnacle Studio because, one, I can't afford Pinnacle or Premiere Pro or Premiere or whatever. And 2, I've got Pinnacle. So basically what I do is I just zoom in really far on the audio and then line up the tracks like that. And it's got a snap feature. It will, when you select the 2 audio tracks. And there may be a better way to do it. I need to see if there's a better way in Pinnacle Studio, because I've never watched any. You know, it's been learned myself, so I've never gotten to do that. So I'll figure it out. But that's basically all I want to do. I don't really care about cutting stuff together and stuff like that. I want to see the real ones. So the interviews. Like, you know, your cuts are pretty seamless in your videos. I was watching last night, and they were really good. They were really spot on cuts, which was cool. Yeah, you're welcome, dude. I mean, I wish I was a video whiz. I really do. Oh, Lord of mercy. Well, and there's also what is it? Hit Film Express. I think it's free. And it's got, dude, the features that it's got, it looks friggin' fantastic. But it's another learning curve, another product you have to learn. I don't know. So, but I thought I thought the interview went well last night. He's making a printed boat. Yeah, I know. I got to go and do my research and do my homework. So, y'all make sure that y'all have your questions ready for Daniel Noré. And I know he's a designer, and that's not, you know, that hasn't been the, well, I can't say that, because I've had content providers on here, and they don't build machines, you know. They actually make the models that we use to print. Speaking of which, I need to start a print, and I'm going to go do so right now on the Kuntry Cube. Because I have a real size boat. Sweet, Jason. Sweet, that is awesome. Good morning, Joseph. How are you? Trying to keep up, guys. Trying to keep up. Trying to keep this rolling. I left some prints going last night. And we're going to talk about those in, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. Printing a fan cover for the Ender 3. I don't know if y'all heard me yesterday. My son-in-law and daughter and granddaughter all came yesterday, or Sunday. And he brought his Ender 3 with him. Well, his Ender 3, the board went out. And I need to look at it, because I believe it's the MOSFET went out on the board. So the Ender 3 that Chris and I built, since he sent it to me, I'm like, dude, just take that one home. That way when you get the board, you'll have 2 working Ender 3s. So I won't be having, the table is empty where the Ender 3 set. I won't be having an Ender 3 anymore. So I do have, well, no, I really still don't have room for another printer, but I will have room for another printer. So anyway, that's what would I recommend the Ender? I cannot tell you with the amount of usage from initial setup and run. Yes, I will recommend it. I can't do a review of it because I've only done 3 prints on it. So I did 2 benchies and then I had a failed print. So I don't want to, like, I'm not going to jump on the Ender 3 bandwagon. Now, the first print that Chris and I did together, if you go back and watch our video, we both printed the same benchy. I mean, minus a little bit of retractions and stuff, they were perfect benchies. Or mine was. So, you know, these guys that have them would be much better suited to tell you. But from my initial, the thing prints like a dream. I will tell you that after moving it, I picked it up, took it in the living room, and we set it down. It's not level. The bed is level, but the frame itself is not level because it'll rock back and forth. So you either gonna have to prop up one of the feet or figure out why the whole frame, the bottom frame, isn't level. So anyway, since you don't put that together, I mean, that's not something that you controlled from the beginning. So hope that answered your question, George. Yes, I would recommend it as far as a kit and putting it together. All right, have a great day at work. Cool, Chris Riley. Thank you for that input there. Dragon Monk, that's the Ender 3. Well, my son-in-law did that yesterday. I'm good, Fugly Vapor. How are you, sir? Hadn't seen you in a while. Thank you for joining us in the Country Club this morning. He actually loosened up those screws and tried that. I hear you, Apocalypse. There you go, Ryan. I mean, our kits, if you watched our video, Chris was doing the instructions and I was just following along. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, dude. I appreciate you watching. I really do. I know sometimes it's hard to watch a live show after the fact because you can't interact, and that's part of the live show niceness, I guess. Ryan Prior, get on it, man. Get on it. I was hoping you'd like be at Earth, but I didn't see you. I didn't see you at Earth. Or if I did, you didn't introduce yourself as Ryan. Yeah. Had one guy came up and he showed me a sign, a Hogwarts sign, and my wife and I have been talking about it since. I know, man. I get it, Fugly Vapor. Believe me, I am happy that you do. So, yeah, 3D printer shootout for Make Magazine. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I don't get talked to by those folks. You got to be important, like Ryan. But there was a man that came up to me and my wife, and he was sitting there, and he was talking about a Hogwarts sign. It was kind of like the platform 9 3/4 sign that he'd made for his daughter's room, and he just turned and walked off. No name, no nothing. And we were like, "Who was that?" And I don't know. And we were on to the next person because there were other people there talking. And that's one problem I have with being me. I hear you, Fugly Vapor. I hear you. Ryan, pre-order, that's all of us, buddy. There's a little bit of doofus in everybody. Except for Brian Vines. He has no doofus in him. He works for Doofenshmirtz, though. Brian Vines is a very articulate doofus. Let's put it that way. I love watching Brian Vines videos, and then I hate it because he reminds me of how bad I actually do talk. How bad my English actually is. My pronunciation. Alright, so we covered the interview, we covered the piss test. I guess, you know, I can go on to some stuff that I did yesterday. I printed the gargoyle. I don't know if y'all have seen this model, but it's a pretty freaking awesome model. And Scalda had printed one. You don't make me feel bad, Brian Vines. Believe me, buddy. It does not. Realize should be a better word, not makes me feel bad. But this print looks pretty good. You know, could it be better? Yeah, there was some stringing I don't like. I had to clean off. The supports cleaned off really easily. We used the tree supports in mesh mixer, I believe. Right? But the gargoyle is friggin' awesome. It's an awesome model. And I guess I can look it up or try to find it. The link in the and put the link in the description after this video is over. But if somebody finds it, let me know and I can do it now. But it's a really, really cool model. It's big. This is actual size. This is just the regular size. This is not shrunken or, you know, made larger. And it takes up a lot of the build volume on a Mark 42. And then, of course, I did faceless. And he turned out fantastic. Good, fantastic print. Okay. This was done on the Mark III. The Prusa Mark III. This is at 145%, I believe, because 150 he's just a little bit too tall. This pretty much maxed out the lead screws on the Mark III. Was 145-ish% on faceless. Faceless V2. And then I left the print running on the Hypercube. And I'm going to show you the base. I mean, it's friggin' fantastic, beautiful. And then, of course, there's that. And then, you know, it's kind of funny because if you put the two pieces together, that's what I got. Which is really weird because, you know, this is here. And it looks like his legs squirreled off. And then it tried to finish printing. And then I'm assuming that it just broke off and then spaghettied out. But the print quality, and it wasn't under extrusion. I don't know what the hell happened. It was a perfect print. Morning, Uncle Ron. How are you? You know, thank you, Scalda. I appreciate it. And good morning, sir. But it started with the front leg right here, pulling some spaghetti. This piece is tied to this spaghetti here. And then these legs broke off. And I'm sure it broke apart because it was just being pulled on. But the print quality in between those is fantastic. And I don't know why it failed. I'm going to print it again. Matter of fact, I'm going to start it right now. Right now. You got to find somewhere to... Trash. Put it in the trash. That's where it goes. In the trash. So I'm going to go down here. And that's the Luby Aria Dragon. I'm going to hit yes on this thing. No, the infill's fine. The extrusion's fine. The temperatures are fine. I just don't get it. And then I'll print this time. And I do got to watch because I want to go watch the first layer. Because that other problem still persists that I was telling you about. And I still haven't figured that out. And I'm hoping that one of these days the Duet guys will get back with me. Because this problem makes no sense. I've set my probe height. Works perfectly. First layer is beautiful. Let me show you. As you can see, I mean the first layer is fantastic. I'm feeling the edge. It's not too squished. A little bit of squish, you know, like you want. Perfect. The layers are beautiful. It's printing beautifully. And then when it finishes, like this morning, of course, I'm hoping that the nozzle's not jammed. I'm hoping that it just printed, you know, spaghetti out. But after printing that and it finishing, then when I go to print another one, if I don't turn the machine off or restart it, then it will fail. It will dig into the bed. The level's too low. But if I turn the machine off, turn it back on, and hit home, it prints that perfectly first layer fine. Morning, Mike. How are you, buddy? So I'm at a loss as to why you have to reset the firmware in order for the probe to get you at the right level. I've went through all the documentation and I found that where I needed to put my, you know, stuff, it just makes no sense. I'm aggravated with that. If I could just hit print right after, I would be happy. But if I pause and I cancel, I have to restart the firmware before I can do that first layer. Or try to do baby stepping for 3 millimeters, which takes forever. I'm aggravated with that. And I don't know if there's some config file that I need to change that I'm not finding. But I don't think so. I don't know. So if Duet ever comes across this video, get back with me. Scalda's having auto level problem. Are you using the Duet, Scalda? Yeah. Well, see, another thing I need to figure out how to set up on the Duet is I want 0, 0 to be in the front left corner. But I want a home to 0, 300. So 0 on the X, 300 on the Y. I don't know how to do that yet. I do not know how to do that because my motors are going in the correct direction, but I have to mirror stuff with text on it because of how I've got 0, 0 set. And if I set it the other way, then I'll be fine. And it says everywhere that you can do that. I just don't know how. So if anybody out there has, you know, information on how to set the homing and 0, 0 at different positions in the firmware, please let me know. Because I have no idea. Yeah, that's the thing, Chris. I mean, it's so... I mean, you'd think that it wouldn't be so different, but it is so different than Marlin. I can find my way around in Marlin like a champ, but it's because I've worked with it. That really, Michael, though, that shouldn't matter. If you hit home and it rehomes to that, it knows where it's at Z height wise. It's set in the firmware. So that really doesn't matter. I mean, really, that should not matter. That probe fires at the same level. So it really shouldn't matter if they drop 10 millimeters and it doesn't know it. You know? When you say home and it goes up there and it does the thing. Oh, I gotta go check. I'll be right back. Make sure it started. perfect first layer height. I don't get it. No, I had to go do it. Yeah, making it so, that's the thing. I did. I used that. I used that stuff. That's what I'm thinking, Chris. I think that it doesn't get rid of it. Well, Papa, the thing is, you can home to anywhere you want to on the bed. You can home to the center. The front left corner to me should be 0, 0. The way mine is set right now, 0, 0 is at the back left corner. I want to move the Y to 0 up front and to 300. And still, you know, still do my homing at the back where my switches are set. I do have a switch at the front, but I don't want to home up front. I want to home in the back. Similar accumulator errors. I know, right? Morning, Colin. No, sir. No poppy seed bagels for me this morning. So, but I just, that's what I don't understand, you know. But I will say, you know, the DIY printers can print just as good as any kit you buy. This is with the Alpta filament, by the way. This is that cheap, and believe you me, it is cheap. It has, morning Red Light, how are you? It has, if you look at it as it's coming off the roll, you can see it looks like pieces of PLA, like a powder on the filament, and it's not like baby powder to keep it from sticking together. It's crap. It's just garbage. And it goes through the nozzle and all that stuff, and it causes issues. But I mean, it can print nicely, you know. It does. I really need to update the firmware on this thing too and change it, because it has that Z banding issue that you hear about with the Mark IIIs. This is a Mark II basically. So, well, there you go. I guess so, making it so. And then the Mark III, of course. This is also the cheap Alpta filament. This is on the latest 3.3 update. I did that last night. As a matter of fact, I did it while Shane was doing his video. The 3.3 update. I used Octoprint just to update it. I need to go get the rest of the drivers. But it's actually not available for download on the Prusa firmware page. You have to go to GitHub to get it. This is the Gargoyle model. And I don't remember if it's on Thingiverse. We actually have this in my Discord, Colin. With the Scalda did it with the Mesh Mixer tree supports. It's actually in the useful links and downloads. It's Goliath, I think, Gargoyle. And so the link is in my Discord under useful links and files. Because Scalda put the tree supports in it, because if you didn't, the supports would just be nasty. And those tree supports really, really work a lot better. A lot better. A lot easier to get off. So, absolutely better. I did say morning to Red Light, I believe. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. So, I've got this printing again. And that was the Aria Dragon. Luby's Aria Dragon. So, I'm starting that. And we'll see how that works out. Hopefully, it'll work out tomorrow. So, I'm hoping. I'm very much hoping. But the filament, once you get it working correctly, is working fine at different temperatures. Because I know this was done in Prusa Control. I did this one in Prusa Control. This one I did in Slick 3R Prusa Mark II multi-material version. So yeah, they're working. That's fine, brother. Hey, thank you for getting the mosquito last night. Dude, y'all rock. I mean, eight for an hour chat. I mean, that was more than they sold at Earth, I believe. Morning, Ron. How are you? Waiting on some Earth videos to come out from that man. I know he did a nice interview with me again. But the so the filament's working okay. Not bad. I am impressed with the tips on these little points up on his wings, because they're actually sharp and they're nice. If you look at those, I mean, those really are the nice points. That's a Chinesium knockoff E3D V6. That printer is actually what's getting my Mark 2.5 upgrade. So this printer, whenever it comes in, will be getting the 2.5 upgrade. I believe I am going to upgrade the printed printer again to use a set of Bondtech gears in the extruder, for the extruder. So go to a Mark III style extruder and housing assembly on my Kuntry bow. So then it will basically be, yeah, it will just not have the filament sensor or the power panic or blah blah blah. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing some changes to my printers, which you will get to follow along with, of course, because I'm going to do it live. The interview with you was good. Too bad the mic was not working right. That's all right. Just voice over the whole thing. Just go, and yeah, printed this printer, and do my voice like that. You just kind of voice over what it looks like I'm saying. You know, like a bad lip syncing thing. Yes, the mosquito can be installed on the Mark III. That may be, you know, that's right. I could probably use an oiler to make sure there's no dust and stuff on there, and I believe that would work. That may help with the Alpha filament for sure, because it seems to print well. And one reason I think that I got as good a print, well, I did have to clean up this back sword, and I cut off a lot of zits off of this back sword, but I believe one of the reasons it printed as well as it did on this is the Bondtech extruder, because it doesn't skip. It will tear your filament in half before it skips. I mean, it's just that freaking strong. Chris Riley, you're such a good friend. You know that. That's what you need to do. Send the video to Chris Riley, and he'll do my voice, and then send it back to you, and then you do your voice, match them all together, and make a video like that. Because I could just hear that. Are there any plans for a stream besides morning coffee for tomorrow? I don't plan on any. I don't. You did post it? Okay, I didn't see that. Good morning, Tanner. How are you? JT's in the house. That would be good. That would be good even if you've already posted the video, Ron. Because then at least Chris could like write down the actual words and dub over it. Dub over my part of it. That would just be so cool. That really would. But you'd have to give me permission to post it. Oh, in Earth Video 1? That's what we need to do, Ron. I need to get permission to use that video, and then I can cut it out, and I can send it to Chris. He can do a voiceover for me, and then I'll post it to my channel as a parody interview. That would work for me. Guys, if you missed the mosquito interview last night, JT, I know you were in for a second, I believe, and then had to drop out. I think Alan was in there a little bit longer than you were, but it turned out really good. And for those of you that bought the Slice Engineering interview, if you didn't get to see it, JT, you really do need to go watch it, because that hot end they make is just off the charts fantastic. And you've got 2 days, and they give you 15% off, and they do international shipping. So, yeah. But I think they sold twice as many during that hour as they did at Earth. So, or I'm not sure. He said how many. Does anybody remember how many he said that they did? Anybody that they sold at Earth? You left work an hour? Don't do that. Don't be leaving work early. It'll be there. Free in for Walter? Yeah, that's not it. I've still got the Joel Telling interview that I need to post. I've got it cut out from Murph, and I'd like to post that to my website. Or I need to play you. I could do that. I could do your video, your voice, and Chris could do my voice, and it would just, oh God, it would look so weird. I might get my daughter to do your voice, Ron. I know, right? So you can be like Chris. Well, Chris now has 2, Mike, so you're still not quite like Chris. Now, we did have the Kuntry Klub, of course, KUNTRYKLUB at checkout for 15% off, which makes it, somebody said, $127 and some change US dollars. And free shipping in the US, somebody said. I thought I saw somebody say free shipping. So from $149.99 down to $127 and some change. Oh, you're going to get 2 more then. That's all right. I expect one to show up at my door. And I'll send you a shirt. You said you needed an extra small, right? You need to take a picture when you put it on for an extra small. Now, I actually got my wife a small. But even on their website, the only sizes they have go up to extra large. They don't even have a 2X on their website. So I have an extra large down in here. And make sure this is the size. They got them rolled up the wrong way, so you can't even get to the sizes. XL. Your far ass went fit in that. Man, your English sucks, Mike. God, where are you from? Indiana? So I have an extra large right here, Mike, with your name on it right there. Extra large shirt with your name on it right there. Because I told you if you bought one, I would give you my shirt. Give you the shirt off my back, my brother. So, what's up, Don? How are you? Don't come in here yelling at everybody. Just because you can don't mean you should. But no, I can't wait to see the video Chris Riley puts together on it. I wish he would have done it before he decided to go on a 2-week hiatus. Because then, you know, then we could have showed it off. And, you are silent majority. I hear you, Mitch. I hear you. That's right. We'll send him the Martin Maker coin. Thank you for reminding me, baby. See, my wife takes care of me, Red Light. Unlike yours, who just hits you with stuff. Everything I say to my wife, Red Light's like, my wife would slap the shit out of me for that. I'm like, well, damn, you must get your butt beat a lot by your wife. And I'm messing with him because he's loading the truck and he can't type a lot. It's just funny. I know he's in there. He's in his truck going, you son of a buck, you better shut up. That's enough of that. I done had enough of you this morning. Kick them while they're down. Ain't that the way it works? Kick them while they're down. Nah, Red Light, she is the bomb. She should. Tanner, you're right. She should. I even got one of those soft whip. Oh, wait, no, this is a family show. As you can tell, I did put the Star Trek ships up. They're up there. There, up there. Right there. I got them out of the way, so I actually have a little more room back here. You're an angel? You're an ugly angel, I know that. Demonetized. I'm not even monetized. Unless you guys just send me money. Oh, wait. In the links below, down below, you'll find links to send me money. You can do that if you want to. Like, subscribe, ring the bell if you hadn't already. You know how it works. But, you know, this stuff don't pay for itself. But I do appreciate everything y'all do anyway. Chris, you're going to send it to Chris to unedited video. So then Chris has to do his voiceover. And then I have to do mine on top of his. So I think that'll be fun. Gonna try to fix the A8 today. You better. Today's your day off. You ain't got nothing to do today. It's Friday. You ain't got no job. And you ain't got spit to do. I hear you, Mitch. And believe you me, this side of the camera doesn't look any better. None. Send Kuntry boatloads of cash. Boating may not make it because y'all are all landlocked. And I don't have a river close to me. I do have the bay, though. You can come on the bay. You can come on the bay. There's got to be a better workflow for audio syncing. Sure there is. We could just make stuff up and send it to the Canadian Maker Project for him to put in without even seeing his video. So, you know. Go to the bank and try to fix the lawnmower. You know, I got to fix my lawnmower as well. Somewhere over here in this pile of stuff, I have a brand new drive belt for my lawnmower. My lawnmower has not run, well, it'll run. It's not, there's nothing wrong with the running of the lawnmower. The blades come on fine. It just don't move because the drive belt is wore out. Yeah, so it needs a new drive belt, which I have. It's just freaking hot. Y'all know it's hot outside? It is. You go outside and you're like, it's hot. Somebody posted that picture of Two-Face from Batman the movie, you know, where he gets half his face burnt off. And they're like, I just peeked outside to see if it was hot. Yeah, that's a meme on Facebook. One of the old Bruce Lee movies. Whoa. Damn you. Want to fight? Fight me. Where was that at? That was in Police Academy that I first saw that doing. Hey, you know what? You're right. You might be. But you don't just have to find a car. I'm pretty sure in my front yard I've got a trampoline and a swing set somewhere, but I ain't seen them in a couple of years. That was something I wanted to... Oh, it's not getting spark. Well, spark plug wire, or coil. I mean, it's pretty much it. There's not much on a lawnmower. I mean, it could be the points. You know, take the flywheel off, file your points, and go on about your business. But I think it was... Police Academy was the first time, and I can't remember the guy's name. If y'all look him up, the gentleman that did all the sounds, and he's freaking fantastic. I remember when I first saw it, I was like, I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that. When he's sitting in there and he's playing a video game in his room. Yeah, Michael Winslow, there you go. When he's sitting in there playing the video game and, you know, he's flying the helicopter. Dude, that was freaking awesome. Yeah, but, you know, Ricky, taking the flywheel off is not that hard. Crescent wrench, a hammer, and a couple of screwdrivers, it'll pop right off, and then you can just file them points out. Just take one of your wife's fingernail files and be light with it, and just put it in there one time, because normally they just have a little tit on them that makes them not fire. Then you can put it back down on there, crank it back down, and go on about your business. Right, Brian Vines? That's right. Speaking of taking a wife beating. What? Yeah. He actually did that in the Police Academy movies too. But then I saw him on one of the late night talk shows or something. And him and another guy. The other guy actually had a guitar. And they were doing back and forth. And Winslow was doing it with his mouth. And this guy was playing on a guitar. And it was just friggin' awesome. It was an awesome thing. But he did the Hendrix thing on the Police Academy videos, on the movies. But happy birthday, Brian Vines. Wait, how does that go? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Brian. Happy birthday to you. Now, I know I'm not as good looking as Marilyn Monroe, but come on, man. That was freaking awesome. Gave you chills, too, didn't it, Brian? Happy birthday from the Kuntry Klub, my friend. Yeah, if I could have been there, I'd have been like rubbing my hands all over your shoulders, you know, and all. Show us some leg. There's you some leg. Don't do it again. What's that? That's you're 25 now, right, Brian? Is that right? 25? I believe I got that right. Oh, you're 15 now. 15. I got it. 15. Well, Apocalypse Survivor, I could just get in here and talk to you like that. JT, he's 3 days older than you. Okay, so you're fixing to be 15 as well. I'm not even close. Jessica Rabbit was better looking than Marilyn Monroe, man. I'm sorry. Jessica Rabbit was hot. It's like Wilma Flintstone. I bet it does, Motorhead Mitch. I bet it does. I bet it does. That's all right, man. Hey, it shows nothing but about having fun. You know that, right? It's what morning coffee's all about. Let's have some fun for the day. Sometimes it's about me squirreling off. Sometimes it's about other things. It's about community. You guys get to connect with people like Chris Riley, with George's Gadgets, with Fun King when he's available. He's been kind of lacking here, you know. He listens sometimes, and he lurks in the background like that creepy bald guy. See, I told you he was creeping. I knew he was creeping. I know Glenn. No, I'm just kidding. Glenn's a great guy. He is fantastic. PUBG. I don't even know what PUBG is. What the heck is that? What is PUBG? Oh, and red light. Red light's always creeping. Morning, Vince. How are you, my friend? Welcome. We're celebrating Brian Vines' 15th birthday today. Marilyn or Jessica Rabbit sang him happy birthday. But I mean, where else can you interact with so many different people other than, you know, the country Discord, because you can actually talk to these folks there. But where else can you interact with such people? You know, I sent Joel Telling a message last night because he dropped off after his last comment. He did not hear the end. And I sent him a message, said, hey, You know, they offered me a code last night after you got off, and he's like, dude, I don't have any time, nor do I have a machine to put the mosquito hot end on. I said, I understand. I wasn't sending it to you to try to sell you something. I knew you missed it because that dude is busy. When you do this full time, which I've been doing it full time, but he is so busy with the amount of content he puts out and how he puts his content out. You know, I have the easy job. Really and truthfully, when it comes to YouTube, my job probably is one of the easiest. I don't have to think about crap. I really don't. I get up in the morning, I come in here and I go, hey everybody, how y'all doing? And y'all watch. Which is cool. I love it. And we interact. We talk about some printing stuff. We talk about, you know, don't lick the flux in the flux jar. You know, we do that. You know, don't drink rum early in the morning. Cracking. It's what's for supper. No, don't do that. You know, but we talk about stuff. Just stuff. And if it's good stuff, great. Some mornings it's not. We just sit here and go, oh, that was me, Slug. That was me. Good morning, Mitch. Like Mitch. How often do you get to talk to Mitch? 3D. Really? Dude walks around with a printer on his back. Fun King, like, takes over Washington. And for those of y'all that don't know, his wife posted a lot of pictures. A lot. You know, we went into the Air and Space Museum. Y'all must have found a hall that we didn't look for because we weren't, you know, like, we only had the one day. So we did everything in that one day. So I saw a few things. I would have loved to walk under the space shuttle. That kind of made me mad that I missed that, Glenn. But I didn't see a way to get there. But, you know, we didn't spend a whole lot of time. Oh, there's an annex. Okay, I got you. So, see, I didn't know that. We missed that. So, out by Chantilly. But yeah, I didn't get to see the space shuttle and stuff like that. But see, that you don't get this type of interaction on a daily basis somewhere else. You know, Joel popped in last night. Sometimes Angus has popped in here. He actually sent me a message on Twitter one time. He's been on a couple streams and didn't say anything. Because it's kind of like when Joel, you know, says hello, then it takes over the chat, and he doesn't want to do that. Shane from Prusa says he does it a lot. Glenn does it a lot. Glenn's here, and it's awesome. You know, me, I'm going to run my mouth. I'm going to let you know I'm there. I want you to say, hey, how you doing? That's what I want you to do. That's who I am. Some of these guys are not that. But it's fantastic for me. I love doing this every morning. Not going to be doing it very much longer. What we got now? We've got 12 days. 12 more morning coffee shows before I start my job. And then morning coffee will probably only be on the weekends. And we'll have country time or country lemonade. Country time's too close to the lemonade. You know that, right? So we'll have something, you know? Country moments or something. I don't know. Friggin' know. Beer in the country. I'm not going to drink a beer every day. So I don't know. We'll see. But we'll get it. Country nights. There you go. Morning coffee from an office. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. But, you know, I got a message from Dan as well last night. He thought the interview went fantastically. He enjoyed it. He really did. And then, you know, next week with Daniel Noré. And then the following week, I will be working, so I don't know yet. And that's cool, because it may have to move to 6:30. You know, if I can't get off until 5, which I'm probably not going to be that way. I'm going to probably be off at 4:30 at the latest. And then the drive home is, you know, 45 minutes to an hour. So I'll be home at 5:30. So I can still do interviews at 6. Just makes it squeezed. But you know, I've got a couple people that I've got in mind, but I really need my job schedule first. And once I get that, then I can start scheduling these stuff, you know. And there is still a discount available. It's 15% off until tomorrow. And I'm supposing that's tomorrow at midnight. Sunsets with Walter. Welcome to Sunsets with Walter. No. Sounds like we're getting old. I did look at my demographics last year. We're a bunch of old farts. No. I have 0% of 13 to 17 year olds in my demographic. Hey, I did get 7.7% of female though. So some of y'all changed sexes. Some of y'all did. Some of y'all went in and changed your sex on your YouTube account, didn't you? I finally got some percentage on my women. That's just crazy. But I have 0 13 to 17 year olds, which is not true because Natasha's in here quite often. Wow, slug. That's because there's nobody needs to thumbs up a video. Hopefully, deep thoughts with Walter. Oh, that could go in so many different directions. I know you're here, baby. I know. Sunset. Oh, it hadn't updated the count. I got you. I don't know how many's in there. But, you know, it's really funny. A buddy of mine lives in Arkansas. The one that just went through the divorce the other day I told y'all about. That upset me and still upsets me. Still does. It aggravates me. I found Average Joe's Maker Coin, too, from Murph. We went to a Chinese restaurant one time, him and I, and we're sitting there, and you know, we're sitting across from each other at the table, whatever we eat, we talking, you know, we're talking about all these things, and we get our fortune cookies, and mine was some stupid whatever, and he opened his up and he goes, bull crap, there's absolutely no way. So it said your future is right in front of you, and he looked up and there I sat. That, if that didn't suck, I don't know what did. I thought it was hilarious. He didn't find it amusing. I did, though. So. Somebody needs to get a dadgum duet board so they can tell me what's going on with my duet. They really do. Because I have yet to figure it out. And it's got to be something simple. Man, that's a good looking. I mean, just good looking first layer. I think that the new firmware fixes the wobble. But that could be belts too. You hooked your what up for the first time this morning? What was I talking about that got hooked up? Oh, I got you. Yeah, and you know, if you get yours working right out of the box, maybe you can tell me something. That cutting it off and cutting it back on, I don't understand that. I really don't understand why that is how it is. It doesn't make any sense to me. And I also need somebody with a Core XY to tell me how to make it 0-0 in the front left, but home in the back left. I really need to know how to do that too. Because I like where it home's at, but I really would like it to be, you know, correct on the XY. He does use duets on it. He'd never heard of that. Yeah, he'd never heard of that. I don't know. And I don't know what it could be. Because one you have to use auto bed leveling as well, Ricky, and he doesn't use auto bed leveling. Help away, Ron. It shouldn't be that hard. What's that? Philistruder, I believe is the US. I believe it is. I believe that's the U.S. Yeah, that's the U.S. distributor. The Duet Wi-Fi at Philistruder right now is $169, and if you get the 7-inch or the 5-inch panel, touch panel like I've got with connectors, is $79. So $230 is the setup for what I've got. And then if you go with the 7-inch, it is $104. So you're looking at $271 and some change with a 7-inch LCD touch panel with the cable and all that stuff. But dude, and you saw that touchscreen, and you can do everything with the console. Is what really got me. How cool the console was. Ron, you didn't have a stroke in your fingers, did you? Because you're making no sense. Oh, I got you. That's why I don't own Apple products. I don't know. You're right. You're right, Mitch. It is. Matter of fact, just the Duet Wi-Fi is almost more than an Ender 3. I don't know, Chris. It uses like a four wire cable for the touch screen, but I'm pretty sure you can. But it's I forget. It has to be the DUE part of it. I forgot and that works perfectly. No, not quite. No, it doesn't. It looks different. And there's things you can do in the website that you can't do on the panel. You can't edit the firmware on the touchscreen. No, I got you. I got you. And you can do everything on the website. Absolutely. Like you said, if you just had a tablet, you know. If you just use a tablet and go through the Wi-Fi, you actually have better control than you do on the tablet itself, on the panel itself. So then you get a touch screen, and it's wireless, and it has more stuff you can do. But as far as the LCD and display, it's different. The web interface is completely different than what's on the panel. Yeah. Most of the things you can do, but not all. Wah, 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 wah. He pulled a James and a Brian Vines. And, you know, trolling for dollars, I'd actually thought about that because I've got 2 or 3 7-inch tablets, you know, that I bought for my kids over the years that they're just sitting there. And they have Wi-Fi. They have decent touch screens, but they're really not useful for surfing the web or anything like that. They would be great for that. Then you could have, you know, 7-inch wireless touchscreen. The problem is when you go to somewhere else and you hook up to a wireless network, it has to be that way as well. You can set the Duet Wi-Fi into Wi-Fi access point mode, I believe, where it is the actual access point, if I'm not mistaken. Not 100% sure, but I think so. Don't you hate that, Mitch? I do. I hate that. So, Brian Vines, what are you treating yourself to for your birthday, sir? a mosquito hot end with 15% off to go on your MK3 to try it out. There you go. I do have some polycarb down here, and I've also got this CEP that you can see stacked up over here. It's kind of leaning this way precariously. Hanging out on the boardwalk. On or under? If the kid's with you, then it's on. If it's not, you better be under. Under the boardwalk. You got 3 of their hot ends. Over where? Over there? There. Wait. Come on. You mess up a country boy. There. There, hot end. There. Not here. There. Oh, absolutely. There's no need for internet. You can run it on a wireless network that's not connected. It'll be okay. I know, but god dang it. I need one of them here hot ends, not one of their hot ends. Just messing with Ron. He knows it. But yeah, trolling for dollars. There's no need for it to have internet. I mean, I don't guess. Oh crap, phone's ringing.
Incoming call from 877-281-3656. Incoming call from 877-281-3656.
Hey Taylor. This is Walter. I'm good. Hey, I'm actually gonna be late. I'm sorry. I started my job on the 16th, but my first paycheck's not even coming until like it'll be right at the first call. So I'm gonna be a little bit late, and then I'll start getting caught back up again. I have wiped out my savings account. That's fine. No, I understand that. Yeah. Well, no, and the thing is, what I may do is, like, I don't know, July the 20th or so, when my wife gets paid, since I know my paycheck will be coming, I may be able to pay you then. I just don't get paid. So I'm going to be behind. It's just not, you know what I mean? Right. Okay. No, that's fine, Taylor. But don't think I'm ignoring you. I just all right. Thank you very much. All right, bye-bye. That's what happens. Sorry. Now I got to catch up. Walter, edit live. I'll call Walter. Hold on. You can document the 877 number that called me if you like. Morning, Mr. Buttram. How are you? Okay. You want to document internet of poorly secured thing? You're right about that, Motorhead Mitch. You might want to edit that out. Edit what out? That was an 877 number. It's cool. They can call. You can call them if you like. They'll get pissed that you're calling them. So cool. Now I'm going to use a $170 board on a printer. Yeah. Right, Chris Riley. Nope, not my phone number. That was call from 877. It was a toll-free number, and it was a bill collector because, you know, rob Peter, pay Paul, and then they start calling you because I don't get paid for another month. So the house my dad lives in, it's late. Like, what's today? It's not even 30 days late yet, but almost. So there you go, Ricky. Brian Vines just posted my phone number. Call it and ask for Jenny. See if she'll come. But that's what that call was about, and that's why I talked to the lady, and sorry I took time away from y'all, but I had to. I had to tell her, look, I'm not getting paid until August. She's like, well, I'll see what we can do, but they're one of those businesses that when you're 20 days late, they don't like that. That's true, Brian Vines. It depends on what you say to Jenny. It really does. So, cool bean. Have to be drinking to keep up with sarcasm? You might. That's so we don't. Oh, okay. Hold on. You better watch it, woman. Ask where did I go? Went to answer the phone. Alright. So now we're caught up. I'm caught up with chat again. Make sure my wife didn't message me and tell me something. Nope, she didn't. Cool. I didn't miss nothing. Who the heck is that? Supply all general 3D print. I got a friend request on Facebook from Landy Lamb. I'm not joking. Landylam. Landy Lamb. So, anyway, all right, enough on Facebook. See how distracted you get on social media? Just that quick. Get pulled over there and get to watching something else. Cannabis cup. Oh, God, and then Sean scared me. Sean scared me right there on Twitter. Yeah, I bet you don't. I bet you don't, Chris Riley. Not on Facebook, not on Twitter, not on the toilet, not on nothing. Ooh, Black Betty, Landy Lamb. How much money do we need to send? Whatever you got, buddy. I'm a penny's nice. I'm happy with pennies. I'm not picky. Thank you, David Olson, for pointing that out. I don't know, a bunch of Twitter feed stuff going on, but it looks like the print's moving along. I didn't check it while I was in there. Went in there and hit that phone, picked it up, talked to her for a minute, and you know the lady's really nice, but you know they have a business to run. She's like, I'm gonna note this, but I'm still gonna have to call you. Unfortunately, I said I know. Just don't want you to think I'm being a butthole by not answering when I hang up. Because I don't need to talk to you every time. I did talk to Dan last night after the Slice Engineering interview. I am going to get him in my rotation at the top. JT, take it easy, my friend. Take it easy, my friend. I love it when you come in, buddy. I really do. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's the 4th. You know what? We might print with some filament out of the Alien 3D box. I really wanted some of that damn red, white, and blue from Protopasta. Is what I really wanted. But, yeah. Just not going to get it. Trolling for dollars. Take care, my brother. We got another 35 minutes. We're going to be here. And JT, have a great day. I mean, I appreciate y'all showing up anytime. Anytime. That gum moisture in there got my nose stopped up. Yeah, get off of here. I may talk on the Discord for a few minutes, but then I got to go to Tallahassee and take a urine test. Actually, just pee in a cup. Then they do the rest of it. I don't have to sit there or anything. You know, it's not like you just got to stay in the office while they do something. So it's not bad. It's just I got to drive 40 miles just to pee in a cup. Oh, I'm going to have to go check out Fernando Pena's video. In my pickup truck. Ha, ha, ha. See what you did there? Then you throw an Australian accent into your goodbye. It should be good day, right? Not bud day. Good day. Oh, man. What are some of the tasks that I have to do in my job? Well, it's a developer job, so I'll be like looking over business specs. Yes, ma'am. Come in. I'll be looking over specs and writing software. What? Shut the door. Just push. Just push. There you go. That worked.
What's that?
What's what? That?
Mm-hmm.
It's a microphone.
Microphone?
Yeah, that's they can hear you when you talk.
Oh. But microphones when you sing.
Yeah, you gotta tell them, hey,
Hi.
everybody's saying good morning.
Good morning.
Sweet, we got a new country zombie, Mr. Andy Podmore. If you're listening on the stream right now, welcome to the Country Club, sir. Thank you for joining. Everybody give Andy a... And
Did you
he needs to say something so we can tag him. I did. Don't you like that?
Yeah, it looks like a biot.
It does look like a bat, don't it?
Yeah.
But it's not. It's a gargoyle.
Oh, so why he has eyebrows?
I don't know why he has eyebrows.
Maybe it just came with the...
And then I printed this man too. Right here.
You printed 2 of them?
Yeah, I did. I got an orange one that I printed the other day.
But this one is bigger than the little one.
Yeah, it's bigger. That's right. And Gammy said, hey, Journey.
I know. I knew she was at work.
Yeah, she's at work, but she's watching. Can you say, hey, Gammy? I got a frog, too.
Maybe they're all fighting.
They're all fighting.
Yeah, and the pig can fight too.
The pig can fight, too?
Yeah, Mama's piggy bank.
Your mama's piggy bank.
Yeah. Want to do a puppet show?
Not right now. I'm doing my show right now.
But puppet shows are the bestest.
Puppet shows are the bestest. That was true. That was true. Is the frog gonna win the fight?
But he's gonna win better. I don't want to poke holes in him, so So we have to put another gray one.
Yeah, I have to print another gray one.
Yeah, if I.
I got a dragon. He got his tail broke off.
Oh.
He broke his tail off.
But
He must have been in a fight too.
maybe we put the dragon here. Then we put the pig
And
here.
then we got the skeleton and another skeleton.
But this one is bigger than the little one.
That one is bigger than the little one. You're right. Oh, you just killed the frog.
That's okay. The skeleton be done. Thank you, Pappy.
There you go. There you go. Do marionettes, though, Chris. That's what we need. We need a marionette Chris Riley video. That would be awesome. That would be so cool. That would be almost as good as the Canadian Maker Project video that we're gonna do. We gotta do.
Why does he nose point? Why he's nose?
He's singing.
Singing?
Yes.
Why he's singing?
I don't know why he's singing.
Maybe they call his friends and so he's them as his friends.
Maybe so. Maybe so. Frog off the deep end. They're watching your puppet show. They're all watching. Hey. What's up, Nico? How are you this morning? I can't say it doesn't roll off the tongue like Fernando Pena does. But Nico Pena is pretty good too.
Yay! He wins. This guy wins.
Andy, there you go. Red light, you too, sir. You too. I appreciate you being here. Be safe. Be safe, my brother, while you're in that crane. And enjoy all 10 of them mosquito hot ends that you're buying to outdo Chris Riley. Didn't you say 10? I did look this morning. They still have some left. They do, they do, they do.
I love you, Pappy.
No, you don't. You don't love me. You tell a lie. Is that tickle? Is that a tickle? Is that tickle?
Yeah!
Is that tickle right there?
You didn't. I did it while you did knock me down and get hurt.
No, I'm not going to knock you down and get hurt, but I will tickle you.
Don't do it again.
Don't do it again? Okay, I will.
No, don't do it again.
Tell them to do it.
I don't want to do it again.
Oh, good. I'm glad Nico likes his morning. Do you actually let him drink coffee? You know what?
No.
You know what? I got you now.
No.
Hold your arms up.
No.
Hold them up.
No.
Let me count your ribs. 1. Wait. I got to count the rest of them. Hold it up. Hold it up. Let me count them. Come on. Let me count. 2. Come on. We only got the 2. You got to go 3. 3.
That tickles.
What about right there? Is that tickle right there?
No.
All right. We got 26 minutes. 26 minutes in the morning.
Well, don't forget to vote.
I will not forget to vote.
You haven't showed me the boat.
You got the boat? You know what? There's a big boat right there. Behind you, right over there. There's a big boat.
Well, that looks like a purple.
It's a purple big boat.
Purple big boat.
Yep.
But this one is a small little boat.
Then I got another boat.
Yeah, maybe the boats can fight too.
Right? They are protected by 3 ribs. That's as far as I could get was 3.
Ow!
What'd you do?
I I was poking.
Did it poke you? These are sharp too. You gotta watch them. They'll poke you too.
I poked my finger on the dragon's wing.
You poked your finger on the dragon's wing.
This one. No!
Tell him, say, hey, everybody. Say, hey, everybody.
I'm trying to. Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Don't hit yourself in the face. No.
It was you trying to.
Not me. I wouldn't do that. What are you hitting yourself in the face for? Oh, my goodness.
I was trying to say hello, but you kept blocking the way to say hello. I couldn't see the screen where I was going. Stop!
You're knocking stuff over. All right, go buy some filament. I still got to print some of that filament.ca stuff. He loved my printers. That's cool.
Pappy,
Tell Nico to build his own. That you'll buy all the parts for him to build his own printer.
Pappy, which boat you want?
I want this boat.
Okay, I'll have this boat.
It's small and fast.
No.
Mm.
No, mine is faster. Whoa! Let's have a race.
Let's have a race, right? Wow, I'm done.
No, I'll have this one. You have this one.
Ready? Wow, I'm done.
You have to go slow.
I have to go.
No!
You beat me.
I win. I get the frog trophy. And
God, do we really got to do the pirate thing?
And here, trophy.
I know. I am having a terrible time. I am. I really am. You ready? Look, if we cover up one eye, say R.
R.
There. We got a pirate. You're a pirate. Do it again.
R.
Say R.
R.
There you go.
Wanna be a pirate too?
You want to be a pirate? Me?
Yeah.
R.
R.
Now you're a blind pirate.
R.
Did you just dab?
Yes.
You
You're
did?
showing them how I dab.
That's how you dab?
Mhm.
Do it again. All right.
I know my dad's for. Destiny shows me how to do them.
Destiny showed you how to do it. You got to get that other hand up, though, right? You got to put your other arm up. Look, you do that, and you take this arm. You do this like that. You got to put this arm out.
Ow!
Got to put that arm out.
Ow!
You got to do that. Right?
Ow! You squeezed my arm and hurt it.
I'm sorry. You want me to kiss it, make it better? Not your face. Your arm. Okay. Is that better?
Yes.
It's all better? All right, good. I need to print pirate swords. I can do that.
You can.
I can.
You wanna point all
Hey, Journey.
for
Hey, Journey.
swords for all
Journey.
of them?
Journey. Do you want to build a snowman?
But we don't have any snow.
Oh. Can you sing the song? Do you want to build a snowman? You can't. Morning, Josh. What's up, my brother? The things we teach our children. That's right. That's exactly right. The things we teach our children.
Can I use that telephone?
That one took you a minute, Brian. What?
Can I use that telephone?
What telephone? No, that's the house phone. You can't use the house phone.
What kind of phone that I can use?
You have to go get your mama's phone. I don't know. Later, Apocalypse Survivor. Have a great day.
I think Mama doesn't want me to have her phone.
You think Mama doesn't want you to have her phone?
No, I have my own phones.
Where's your phone?
Well,
I do have a snowball. You're correct, David Olson. I have a snowball, Journey. You want to see my snowball?
Yeah.
It's right there. It's called a snowball microphone. What are you doing?
I'm attacking you.
Oh, you killed the dragon.
I get the trophy. Yeah, and you lose.
I lost.
You don't get a trophy.
Oh, that's good. If I lose, I don't deserve a trophy.
Virgo wins.
Don't break him. I like him. He took a long time to print.
Well, I named him Virgo.
You named him what?
Virgo.
Fargo.
Yes.
Fargo. All right.
You like that name?
Yeah, I do. It's in North Dakota.
Well, that's where he's going.
Oh, that's where he's going. He's going to.
That's what his friends called him.
Chris said that the dragon would beat the man any day. What do you think? Do you think the man can beat the dragon?
Yes.
Yes? Not in my household, Ricky Tanner or Colin. That's just not the way things work.
You win.
I win. The frog. I get the trophy. The frog trophy.
Yes.
All right. Why are you sad?
So I didn't get the trophy.
What? The man lost.
Well, the mayor said I'm the winner.
The man said you're the winner.
Yes.
I'm the winner.
Only girls are in the race. And all the way to the fountain is the boys' race.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you.
You can't go, so you're missing out.
Oh. I
You
can't.
had to go far away on a trip there.
I had to go farther away on a trip there.
Yes.
What's up, Hawk 3D Proto? How are you this morning?
If Gammy lets you do that.
If Gammy lets me do that. Okay.
If Gammy lets me go with you.
Now Gammy's going to let you go with me.
I'm gonna watch you and see how you win
Are
and
you
get
gonna-
the trophy.
Okay. You can watch and see how I win and get the trophy. Okay. I got it. I understand. You want to wear my hat?
Yeah.
There you go.
Now you look like a duck and I look like you.
I look like a duck and you look like me.
Yes.
Okay.
What do I look like now?
You look like somebody that's got their hat on backwards. Do you have your hat on backwards?
You can have this back.
Can you tell everybody, go Gators?
Go Gators! Thank you for this.
Are you done?
Yes.
All right. I'll be done in just a few minutes, okay?
And even the pirate swords are done.
Okay. Just pull it. You don't have to turn the handle. Just pull the door. There you go. Good job. No, see, here's the thing, Mike Whaley. If you get dryer sheets and you just stick them in your hats, it doesn't get that way. There you go, Mr. Buttram. Coming here trying to be funny this morning. Well, she's not so curious about the printers. She's more curious about the what can you print me. Actually, no, it's amazing. Because even my kids, when they were growing up, you know, I always kept electronics and was right on the edge of all that stuff. You know, the way most of you probably are. But I'm an audio videophile. I love watching movies. I love great sound. I love just good sounding music. So my kids always had not, I ain't gonna say the best of that, but really a lot of the best for that. So it was always difficult to convince them that it wasn't the normal. Yes. Yes. What? Just wait just a minute, Johnny. But yeah, no, the a 500% benchy, cool, man. I've got a 400 one back here. It has like crappy infill, so it would fall apart. Okay, Carl Brown, go back and check it out later, man. You'll enjoy my granddaughter. I actually got mine, did mine on the TiVo Little Monster over there. And I think that part of my problem that I had with the Hypercube Evo is the same that I'm having on the TiVo. Is that it's over extruding and causing the extruder to strip the filament. Take it easy, Carl Brown. We'll see you later, buddy. Have a great day. So, I think that's part of my problem there as well. So, hopefully I can get that fixed and get it printing right. Because, who was it? Design prototype something. Design prototype print? I can't remember. I watch his YouTube channel. He loves his TiVo, and he just did an upgrade to something else. I can't remember what he upgraded it to, but he was doing something. No, not Design Make Teach, the other guy. He actually got his start designing some kind of bag buckles or something, and he went over to Japan or China and watched them being made and stuff like that. It's got a pretty good story, but design prototype, that's him, Scalda. That's him. He's got the TiVo Little Monster, and he's done several videos on it and how to upgrade it and do all this stuff to it. I still hadn't put the smoothers on mine. I still have to do that. I've got to get this room cleaned up and get everything in here organized so that I can find said smoothers. I thought I had them up here on the table, but they're not. They're in one of these boxes of parts that I've got laying around over here. So I've got to get that done. Chris Riley, you should do like Fun King and design your own G-Max style printer. Just design a big one yourself and then build it. Yeah, I get that. I get that, Brian Vines. But it's not the digging out. I really need to clean this up because, yeah, it looks more organized behind me, but in front of me is not at all even close to that. So I've got several things I need to do. I need to fix the lawnmower. I need to clean up this room. And I need to edit some videos to get out to you fine folks some more of those interviews from Earth. Even though there's plenty of them out there. I hope that my unedited versions are something that you might want to watch. So, yeah, Brian. And, you know, a lot of times it's not even that. If you look over at my Little Monster, the hat bowl that I used for my that David Olson printed me, that I used for my maker coins at Earth, is sitting on it with 2 piece of rolls of filament, and it's just, you know, yeah. You just recently found Gear Down for what? Really, Ross? There you go, there you go, Ricky. There you go. Oh, yeah, and I got to spend time with her. Wait, you're not spending any time with me over the next 2 weeks while Danielle and them are here. I will get 0% of your time. Don't even try that crap. So, As long as my daughter and granddaughter are here, my wife's not even paying me any mind whatsoever. Need to photobomb me? Photobombing country. That'd be easy. If I can do morning coffee for Murph, I will. We'll do that. They need to have more space, though. I need to have, like, the corner booth where, you know, Matter Hackers was over there. I need to be over where the Midnight Giant was in that corner. Hawk 3D Proto, man, come back anytime, man. You know, we have a great time in here. We're making memories. That's what we're making. We make some 3D printed stuff, but we make memories. That's all it is. Remember that time when Brian Vines made a dad joke? Oh, yeah, that's like every 2 minutes. Appreciate you, Hawk. Have a good one, buddy. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it, so. Absolutely, Chris Riley. I tried to get everybody on morning coffee. People want to see people. And they knew I was going to be doing it live at Earth. And believe you me, they probably got to see more makers and content providers in one spot on one video than they ever have. Because they were just walking by, you know. What's up, Matt Johnson? I don't know what that means. Is that hello, frogs? Hello to everyone. You need to type everybody's name out with the @ symbol, Brian Vines, just everybody in one long tag. Why don't you say it right, Brian Vines? Quit using that proper English and just say, hey, everybody. Because if you say, hey, everybody, then you just get everybody in it. It's like using the word mayonnaise, right? Man, there's a bunch of 3D prints in my house. See, you can use redneck words for anything. You really can. I know I used widget at Earth. You didn't bring that knife with you, did you? See? You use all them words every day. Every day. That's it. Widget, did you? So, anyway, we got 6 minutes. 6 minutes till the show's over with. Then I'm going to be on Discord for a few minutes. So, if you haven't before, then join the Discord and say hello to the group. You do have to... It is a little more salty in the Discord. So, you know, if your ears are pristine, then you may or may not want to be there. So, no, I'm not Dougie Fresh. Really? Didn't know that. Didn't highlight for me. You're apparently monopolizing chat here. You hope to bring more Canardians. Okay, onda. I guess. Might as well. But no, guys, it's been great. It really has. I appreciate your patronage of the interview last night. And if you have ideas, and people to interview as well, but if you have ideas for ways I could improve it, let me know. I mean, it ain't like it's hard to get in touch with me. It's Kuntry 3D everywhere you go. So I don't have one thing for Twitter, one thing for Facebook, one thing for YouTube. It's all Kuntry 3D. It's pretty easy to keep up with me. And unlike some folks that will remain unmentioned, Chris Riley, I am on Twitter. So you can find me there at any time. Facebook, if you know my name, then I'm there. So, next Monday, 6:30 p.m. is Daniel Norre. He hasn't been in chat in a while, but, you know, he used to stop by in some mornings. He may still be here listening, lurking. People do that, you know. People just sit here. What now? Hello?
Incoming call
Hey.
850-294.
Until 10.
9612.
All right. Bye. Yes, Sarah. Pop over to YouTube and see if I'm still live. No. No. I have enough problems keeping up with my own Twitter. So, I can only do so much when it comes to Twitter, and it becomes like waking up in the morning and having like 60 notifications. And I don't like the way Twitter does it, because if you go to your notifications, after, I don't know, a minute, like I'm trying to read down through them, and then it unhighlights the new ones. And you're like, okay, where do I stop reading at? Because it doesn't have like a date time, I don't think. And it just, they run together. So if I miss a statement or miss a comment, let me know. I mean, I try a lot. All right, cool. So, this Chris Riley social media intern. All right, well, you know what time it is. Y'all tell everybody. Y'all tell everybody. Thank you. See you another day. It's been great. It's been fun. It's been real. And we will see you tomorrow. Treat everybody how you want to be treated. You know, look at the left, look at the right, find your middle, and walk that path, people. Because it's your path to walk. It's not somebody else to lead you. Walk it yourself and figure out where you're going in life. What you doing. You know, that type of thing. I still don't know. I'm working on it. So, y'all have a great day. It has been a while, Chris Riley. Thank you for hanging out pretty much the entire time. Appreciate that. You guys are a bunch of great folks. And don't let anybody tell you different, especially me. So, I enjoy it. I hate to see it come to an end, and it won't be coming to an end. It will just be taking a turn. And we'll get that straightened out, and we'll get back on the right path of what we can do, and we'll be there. Yeah, I can't wait for some fried chicken. I'm fixing to come to Tallahassee myself shortly. So, y'all have a great day. We're going to drop the patrons down in here. And if you want to become one of those, the link's down below. See y'all later. Have a great day.